Take the coping saw out, move it up a tiny bit more to do the other half. Again, just using my thumb as a starting point. You can see how much it's moving, and that's even as low down as that, yeah? Let the saw do the cutting. Okay. Take that out. Temptation here, blow. Don't blow, because you'll blow dust back into your eyes. We can wipe that off. Nice and low again. Return back to your file. Just clean those edges up. Obviously cut the other one. How could I check to make sure they're level? Excellent. Tri-square, as Pat so well demonstrated. I can check to make sure that then they're level. You do those on both pieces. As soon as you've done that, you then come back and check in with me. Just before we go, guys, a little bit of a health warning here, guys. If I can just find my pen again. There is at this point a temptation, yeah, that's obviously just reminding us what a coping saw is. There is a temptation to try and squeeze the pieces into the slots. If you do that, what have I got there? It will crack, yeah, okay. So at the moment, don't worry about trying to get that into there, okay. I will tell you now, this piece is thicker than those slots. So if you push it into there, it will crack. That's what I'm going to demonstrate to you next. Okay, so as soon as you're ready, come back to the front. We can then get you doing the next stage. Plastic's over on the side there, acrylic's over on the side there when you're ready. Okay, don't forget to finish off wet and drying down your pieces that we cut last week. There we go, yep, no worries. I say, if you want to wet that down, it gets it much smoother. Yeah. How did they turn out? Yeah.
The ones there, are they all like non-transparent?
Some are non, some are. There's a bit of both.
Have you got any clear pieces of?
Don't think so, no. Sorry. Okay. I can't, unfortunately, I can't even ask our technician to cut that at the moment. So it'd have to be from that selection there. Yeah. Okay. That's looking good. Excellent. Got to mind your knuckles when you're doing that, haven't you? Don't scrape them on the tables. Okay, so you need one large piece, one smaller piece. You might even want to mark the ends, the bit you're going to actually mark out for your slots. Base piece and back piece, yeah? These are all done now then, are they?
Yeah, no, I have to do these ones.
All right, okay, do that one first then, yeah? Okay, get those done first and then we can then move on, yeah? You okay? All right, you know what you're doing, yeah?
Is there a red one still?
Not unless there's one there. They're the only colours we have, I'm afraid. Did you want a sanding block with that? Are you okay with that? Yeah? That feels nice, lovely. Excellent. You okay? See, when you use a block with that, that's the cork side. We obviously always put that to the cork side. And that will get rid of all those little file marks that you've got on there. You might want to, once you've just gone with that, just go to a slightly smoother file. Yeah. Can you see it changes colour? That means it's getting smoother. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that means that's getting smoother. Yeah, okay. Just need to be a bit careful here. Okay, we've got a little bit of a crack here, I've just noticed. Yeah, so what we'll do is when we are sticking your back piece and base bit together, we'll put a touch of glue in there. All right, you've got hold this morning. Oh dear, there's a lot around at the moment, isn't there? How are you getting on? All right. Let's have a look. Oh, that's okay. What you can do if you want to is actually with your wet and dry, just round that off. Okay, just smooth that down. That's okay. Was that on it when it came to you, yeah? Okay, all right then. Yeah, just round that off. Just get some wet and dry, smooth that off tiny bit so it's not sharp. We've got some Perspex polish. That's just glue. It will come off. Okay, but you see, can you see how the glue is making that mark? Yeah. we've got some Perspex polish. Or white spirit. White spirit will get that off. Okay, all right, we'll do that before we assemble it. Okay, no worries. They should all be the same size, if I cut them correctly.
No, the line. The 2
Okay.
millimetre line.
See this little, that's 1, 2. Okay, all
I
right.
just wanted to do the 2 millimetre line.
Sorry, how do you?
No, I don't know.
All right, okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's making sure you do them on the right ends. You do them on the longer bit, yeah? So this end and this end, yeah? They're your 2 ends you're doing them on, yeah? Not these 2 sides here. These 2 ends here. That's it. Yours are correct, yeah? That's good. You okay, Aaron? Yeah? Okay, you're marking a line across there now, yeah? Okay, and a line across there. Not this way as someone did last time. They made a very narrow CD rack. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just get a piece of masking tape across there and a piece of masking tape across there, yeah? If you see our technician there, okay, he'll just put a piece of masking tape across there and a piece of masking tape across there. Yeah? Do you want to pop down and see him? Mind that just on the floor there, yeah? That's good. How you doing? Okay, no problem.
I know it's 2 centimetres.
2 millimetres, yeah? So if you watch what I do, I'm just going to mark it for you there. 1, 2. Okay? All right. Doesn't matter if it's 3 millimetres, we'll let you off with that one, but yeah, no less than that. All right? The other way, as I said, you could do it, pop that on the end there like that, mark it, and mark it. Okay? All right, and then use a square to draw your line. That's very important because that's the tool that we're learning today. Lovely. Just get some wet and dry now, just on those edges, and then that's then job done. Yep, we can get you on with that back bit and base bit. You okay? Did you get that tape? Yeah, good. How you getting on? All right? Marking it okay? Have you used these before? You have. Good. How you doing? Yeah, no problem. I'll use my fine liner. There we go. You make sure I get that back, yeah? Hi. I'll be with you in just a second. Ah, no, they're tricky, aren't they? What you could do is you can either get in there with wet and dry. You've got to be careful with these because these would have a tendency to break. You could get in there with wet and dry, or alternatively, just using that. Can I borrow that? Is that okay? Yeah? Getting in there with a triangular file. Make a bit of noise. Yeah? Okay? Yeah? Okay. It's going to be a bit squeaky. That's because it's quite high. Have you got something in this vise? No, that's the same one. That's the same one as we had before. Okay? All right? I'll tell you what we will do. If you just see our technician there, just to get a bit of masking tape around that, that will stop that from moving around and possibly cracking down there. Okay? All right? Good, good, good.
So do I do it there and there?
Yep. And then what did I then do? I slid it along. Yep. Slide. Keep sliding. And then mark it there and there.
But mine's not in the middle, does that matter?
That's why we're doing it this way, yeah? If you look, Daniel, very clearly, you can see on yours is a good example of this. Clearly that gap there is different to that gap there, yeah? See, if I turned it around and did it that way, it'd be totally wrong, yeah? The little thing I learnt on the first time we did this with students, yeah? Hanging on.
If you look closely,
Yeah, so the way we can get around that is quite simple. If we use a square, pop it on the side there and draw a line, then get a file, just file down to the line, clean that edge up, yeah? Very similar to how we cleaned up the edges when we did the first bit, yeah? Nice and low, take your time. Let's just move that out of the way. There we go. Okay, all right then, okay. You may want to, can you see how you're quite high there? You might want to come to a woodwork price, yeah? The other reason I say that is as well, anti-clockwise. That's it, hold it. Going to fall. The other thing as well, if I just open it up, have a look. You see it's got teeth inside there. That will mark the acrylic. Okay. Spot on. Very good. Okay. It's dusty, isn't it? Yeah? Acrylic dust. That's lovely. Ooh, lovely. Very nice. Well done. Yep, that's fine. So what's the name of the saw? Coping saw. Good. Ooh, That's why we're saying take your time and get it nice and low. Guys, can I just stop you a second? Come up to the front here. Don't need to bring your work with you, just yourselves. Hold on, Eric. Lift the saw out. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you, okay, how accidents going to happen if we're working too quickly, yeah, okay, and we haven't got enough support on the acrylic. Now, it's not a problem because we can glue it, that's fine, yeah. Okay, what he was doing, he was sawing, this bit was too high out the vise, and it cracked, okay. So it's not a problem, as I say, we can glue that, that's not a worry. We'll be in just a second then. Not a problem at all, just if we can support that now in the vise, leave that, we'll glue that, work on this one, and this one, okay? And you might just need to see our technician to get a bit of masking tape to support that so we don't lose that bit, all right? Keep it down low, don't try and cut too quickly, okay? All right, we have about 6 more minutes left working time today, and then we then need to think about packing away and setting this week's homework, okay? So about 6 more minutes, okay? Yeah, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay, starting off, let the saw do the cutting. It's as soon as you start to make pressure on it, it will crack. Okay, just let the teeth do the cutting.
Is that one done?
That one's done. Oh, how high are you? That's it, good. Let the teeth do the cutting. It's very important. Let the saw do the work. You just apply a little pressure. Nice and low. If you can't get it any lower, what did I say you had to do? Just move it to the side. You really want to get that acrylic down nice and low. Bend the knees a little bit, young man. Bend the knees, bend the knees, so you're actually looking at your work. About 2 millimetres. So about there, yeah? Yeah, that's okay. Just work on this one, and this one. I'll glue that this week. We'll get that job done for you.
But I need to come out of it.
I'll do that for you on the machine. Okay? That's nice. Nice and slowly, Danielle, let the saw do the cutting, yeah? How you doing? Ooh. That's glue. Yeah? Is there not another saw up there that you can use? Okay, not a problem. Here we go. There's one just there you can use. Okay, if he's using that, oh, there we go. Okay. So we might need to replace the blade in that one. Got a bit filled with glue. And there's also just one here that needs a sawing. Okay, 2 hands, 2 hands. And I would, can you hear it's going like that, yeah? Oh, might just have that up here a second. You want it nice and low. Nice and low. Okay. Guys, the secret to success with sawing is supporting the work, keeping it nice and low. That's good. So how do we get that nice and level now? Filing it, draw filing it. That's fine. If that doesn't mark it, I've got a fine liner that's out there that you can use. Just give me a second, young man. I'll be with you. Hold on one sec. Hold on. Can you see that's flexing? Yeah. Don't ever worry about getting it nice and low.